you're going to have to run me through. To you folks, Tubes Taylor here at the High Performance Cricket Centre in Kingston, Tasmania for this National Indoor Cricket League Round 9 clash between the Eastern Shore Bombers and the Southern Hornets. Top of the table clash between these two sides. This is obviously a regular round game, so nothing on the line here as it turns out between this match because the ladder is set as it is, and I'm joined in the commentary box by a legend of the Eastern Shore Bombers, Jason Harris. Hello, Jason.
Thanks, Tubes. Great to be commentating the game with you.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here because I am across my indoor cricket, however, not as across it as someone as experienced as yourself, of course. Now, the Hornets have won the toss and elected to bowl, and it looks like the first man, Stewie Clark's going to take the ball and hand it to Rowan Shelton. What can you tell us about Rowan?
He's quite a quick bowler from what I understand. So
let's see what happens. First over, first ball. Just works behind square and they dash through. Quick little run. They get 2. For those watching at home, how come they've got 2? They've just run 1. And they've taken a wicket straight away. Excellent stuff from Rowan Shelton. And he's bowled, gone. So that takes them back to -3 now. So tell us, why was that 2 runs before?
Obviously, if you hit the net in the front half, we just replay the ball here. Good ball, tucked him off the leg, I think, by the look of it. Yeah, if you hit the ball into the net and then run the 1 in the front half, then you get the 2 runs for it. But of course, -5 for the bowled, so good start for the Hornets.
Dot ball there, excellent stuff by the Hornets. Now, we did mention that this is 1 versus 2. Your Eastern Shore Bombers are on top of the ladder. This will be the clash for next week too. Shelton comes in. Nice little ball just up in the grill there of the batsman in Nathan Muir.
Yeah, so this will be the grand final next week to see who represents Tasmania in the NICL finals. So yeah, it's a good opportunity to test each other out, really.
Work behind square, they duck through for a couple and they're back to even pegging. So as far as tactics go, you said to me that your Bombers, Shelton comes in again, works backwards a square, almost a chance for a run out at the striker's end. Your Bombers won't necessarily bowl to the batting pair that they'll bowl to in the grand final.
Look, I don't think you would be showing too many tricks in your bag this week. So we'll certainly look to win the game. There's no doubt about that. But we certainly won't be trying to show as much as we can, given that next week's the one that really counts, to see who goes away. So, yeah, like I said, we'll definitely be trying to win. Yep. No doubt about that. But we certainly won't be
showing your cards.
Showing our cards, so to speak. Yep. When it comes to that type of situation. So, but like I said, we fully trust that all our bowlers have got a job to do, and we want them to execute. So that'll be their job.
Brad Grimsey will be the bowler next.
Brad swings it both ways, so he's a very, very handy bowler when he gets it right.
How do you go with the yellow ball up against an orange uniform?
Me, not very well.
Just down leg side. So they'll take one there.
Look, I don't think it makes a big difference, to be honest. It's not yellow, which is the main thing.
Yep, for sure.
It's certainly there.
Grimsey steams in. Right on the spot, just work behind. Bale's taken off, no extra run, they get 2. Now this is as we said, a bit of a dead rubber, but maybe a show of the hand for next week's grand final between these 2 sides. Smacked deep, backwards, and they get through for 5.
Yeah, look, that was a really good shot from Nathan. I think you've got to be positive when the ball's in the slot, regardless of who you are. You've got to try and have a go at it. So that was a great shot.
One again, maybe down the leg side, so a wide, and you get 2 for a wide in indoor.
2 for the extras, and then of course the last over of every partnership, they'll need to re-bowl those wide, so they become quite crucial, the last over of each pair. Been a pretty good recovery so far after Rowan Shelton got a very good first over. Yep, they've sort of got things reasonably back on track, and they'll be pretty comfortable at the moment. The openers.
Do these fellas open every game?
Yeah, most games. I think Martin's always been one of our more consistent batters, and Nathan's certainly come on leaps and bounds, and he went away with the Tasmanian side last year. And as well as that, was probably our most consistent player when we went away to the final. So he's certainly improved out of sight in regards to his indoor cricket.
So they're 9 runs off the first 2 overs. Now in indoor, does that mean that we'll see Rowan Shelton come back on again? That's the rules. You don't have to bowl it like that. You can bowl whoever you want.
Bowl whoever you want. Like, obviously you've got to bowl the 2 overs per innings. But they can certainly mix up who they bowl to each partnership.
Yep. So we do have a change of bowler.
Ash Hutchinson.
Yep, Hutchinson. Just a little bit wide, maybe caught behind. Umpire just taking his time to says it's gone. So got the inside edge.
Yeah, that was an interesting one because going by Martin's body language straight away, calling no. I don't think he thought he hit it, but certainly the Hornets were very confident. And
sharp catch behind the stump there from Maguire as well. The serial pest, Morgan Maguire, played a lot of indoor cricket. And then bang, straight onto the inside edge. He's on hat-trick.
Wow, yeah, he's bowling well.
He's bowling quick there, Hutchinson. So that takes the Bombers back to -1, 2 straight wickets. Let's take a look at this on the replay. Wow, that was sharp. Just got in the way there, Rowan Shelton's big Buffont. But we saw it take the stumps down.
Yeah, I think he may have chopped it on as well.
Chop on, yeah. Gee, jumping like a frog out there was Jack Bowman. Managed to chalk out the hat-trick ball. Worked nicely. Chance at the bowl's end, no run. No wicket, sorry, I should say. They get the 2. So back into positive territory. Not the greatest start for the Bombers.
No, look, it's not. But, I think these guys are experienced enough to know that they've just got to continue to work the nets and can try to consolidate as much as they can. The Hornets have bowled really, really well so far. And, sometimes that happens. Guys, come out. They'll certainly want to be much the same as us. They want to win the game coming into the grand final. So they'll be trying to put their best foot forward.
Hutchinson again. Just on an inside edge onto the thigh, no run. And after their 3rd over, they are on one. Ash Hutchinson with magnificent figures of 2 for -8.
Yeah, no, that's good
brilliant.
figures.
We'll see this replay here. I think this will be the wicket, the caught behind. That's an incredible take. There's no way I'm getting near that. There's no way I'm getting near that.
Yeah, they either stick or they don't they? Especially when you're up that close.
Looks like we've got Stewie Clark coming on. And there's the bold as well on the replay. Incredible stuff. So, Stewie Clark.
So this is a crucial over really in the context of the game. The Bombers will be trying to get out of jail and get up to 10, walk away with something. And the Hornets obviously, even if they do get 10, they'll be pretty chuffed with themselves, I would have thought, to restrict the pair to that.
Is that a target for the openers to get to a certain amount of runs?
You'd want 20. I think, any opening pair would go out there with the expectation that you'd want to walk away with 20. That'd be your par score. Anything above that, even all partnerships really. If you can get 80 batting first in a 6-ball over game, you're always a big chance to defend it.
What did you score last year? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I can't remember what it was in the live stream game. It might have.
It was up there.
We didn't get out. I don't think.
No, not 1 wicket fell.
Yeah, no, it
was an incredible
decent score.
Yeah. Clark with his penultimate ball of this over. Work to the back net, no run. Final ball of this partnership too. So they'll need a good hit off this ball to get to their 10. And smacked.
Half a chance there
to Clive Rose. And that is the partnership. They got 8 off their partnership. A good one for the Hornets.
Definitely in front of the game at the moment. That's a really good start by them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, again, I'll try to be impartial as I can, but I think,
Of course.
given they bowled so well, Martin and Nathan won't be incredibly disappointed, to walk away with 8. They would have liked more, but when a team bowls well to you, then sometimes you've just got to, take the good with the bad.
So that's the end of the first inning for the Eastern Shore Bombers. They end up on 8. Into the crease comes Ben Harris and the captain, Tom Robinson. You'd know a fair bit about this partnership too.
Yeah, obviously Ben's my brother, so bowled plenty of balls to him over my 43 years.
Shelton to continue. Right on the mark too.
That's a lovely shot by Tom. Of course, Tom being the only current Tasmanian Australian representative still playing, so I'd like to get a little plug in there for Tom.
Yep. Great bit of effort in the field there because it was a cracking shot. They get 3 off it.
In the end, yeah, they'll be happy with that though.
Shelton again. Worked behind square nicely by Robinson. Is this how they'll bat too? Will they bat like this into the final?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yep.
You don't want to change the way you bat. Yep. I mean, you certainly don't want to muck around with form or anything like that. They most definitely won't be doing anything different out here today. You want to be confident with the way you play the game, batting, and you certainly wouldn't be giving anyone a mean break.
Maguire did well behind the stumps there.
Yeah,
so
I think.
What's third ball mean? That's just the third ball.
They haven't scored for 2 balls, so they must change
run.
ends unless it's a wide or a no ball,
Okay.
which they don't have to if that's the case, but they must run. That's a nice shot.
The old, what do they call it? The down up.
Down and up. Yeah,
down
that's
and
obviously what everyone's. Well, not everyone, but yeah, it's what the most consistent players, if they can do that.
So explain that for the viewers out there that may be just tuning in.
Yeah, look, the most complete shot I guess you can play in indoor cricket is to hit the ball down almost at your feet and get it up the top of the net, because then it takes it away from the fielder's opportunity to field it. That's where most players are strong to. Of course, there's plenty of guys out there who'll still like to give the back net a bit of a touch-up when they get an opportunity, but the most consistent players will certainly, and if you see the best players in Australia, and the guys playing in the national carnivals, that sort of thing, it's a real skill of theirs to hit the down-up shots quite consistently. So Sean Frogson coming on the bowl. He'll be bowling big, hooping in-swingers at a very quick pace.
Okay. Off a few steps too. Right on the toes, first ball, no run. A good little opener. Of course, there's 70 teams across the whole country that are playing in the National Indoor Cricket League, or more.
It would be roughly about that. Yeah, so the guy's got an extra there, which of course the ball's live at all times. So if a fielder misfields, you can run. You don't have to. There's no dead ball situation. So
does that go against the bowler's figures?
It does. It's another run to the batters. Yep.
Filthy.
Yep. Wouldn't be happy.
Smacked and well fielded by Clive Rose. They treat it like a wrestling ring here, don't they? The boys. Shelton just bounced off the net there. Close call here, umpire shaking his head. A good piece of fielding there. Let's have a look at what happened on the replay.
Yeah, it was a great ball, and when he gets it right, Frogson, he's a very, very difficult person to face.
Frogson just gets pushed to the onside, a chance at the bowler's end.
Definitely would have been out, direct hit. The grand final, of course, is next Friday night at Eastern Shore, so it'd be great to see as many Taswegians down there to support the game and see the best indoor cricket has to offer.
And the winner of that goes to the National Indoor Cricket League Grand Final.
Yeah, it's in Brisbane this year, up in Toombul, so everyone will be busting at the bit to get away to that particular venue.
You went away last year to South Australia.
And it was freezing cold and rain pretty much the whole time. So, yeah, it'd be
no different to home.
Yeah, well, acclimatised.
So the score now, Eastern Shore on 21. This is the 7th over about to start.
Yeah, so
13 this
Tom and
partnership.
Ben have done pretty well, I think. You know, Sean bowled pretty good over there, and like I said, when he gets it right, he's very difficult to play. So
Yep.
to walk away with 13 after 2 when he's bowled a fairly good over, they'd be pretty happy with that.
Looks like Grimsey's going to come back on again.
Yeah, and like I said before, he'll be trying to swing it both ways. As a general rule, he goes both ways. So
yep.
Again, can be a difficult prospect when he gets it right.
I couldn't get further away from the ball if I tried, if I was feeling an indoor cricket. Grimsey, just a little wide one, so they'll have to re-bowl these ones again.
No, this is the 7th over, so it's the 8th over.
Oh, right.
The last over of each partnership.
Oh, each partnership, right.
Yeah,
okay, sorry, apologise. So that person has to bowl the extras of every bowler.
No, just the wides that they bowl in the last over.
Right, I understand. Kick off the ground there. They scurry through. So there's about 45 grand worth of prize money in all the National Indoor Cricket League.
Yeah, that's it. I think the winners
final series
last year might have got. I think the Toombul Tigers won it last year, and I think they got a cheque. I remember seeing a photo of a cheque with them, $10,000. So that's pretty
handy. Not
handy.
bad, is it? Of course, you can follow the National Indoor Cricket League on Facebook, Cricket Oz Indoor, on the Twitter, Oz Cricket Indoor, and the official hashtag NICL, which is also the website, nicl.com.au. Grimsey, right on the spot there, a nice Yorker, well stopped. And they get the 1 run.
And you can see there as well, here we were talking about, you don't want to throw all show all your cards, but, the fact that Tom's actually diving into his crease, shows that the guys want to win.
Yep.
And they're prepared to put their body on the line. So there's, like I said, it may be a dead rubber, but they certainly want to go out and win the game.
Grimsey another wide. So on the wides in the next over, they'll re-bowl them.
Yeah, or at the batsman's discretion. So the batsman can opt to, they can choose not to bowl them, or they can choose to bowl them, re-bowl them.
Okay.
It's the batsman's call whether he wants the balls re-bowled.
Little full toss there, nicely worked away to the onside by Robinson. And they get their 2 runs. So 23 so far this partnership. Robinson on 10, Harris on 13. And a better partnership for the Bombers.
Yeah, like I said, the Hornets really bowled well that first pair, and these two have been able to sort of ride that pressure a little bit. Like I said, Frogson bowled a really good over second, but yeah, they're doing their job at the moment. If they can walk away, hopefully with a 25 plus pair, then they'll be pretty happy, I would have thought.
So Maguire.